Hey everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel and the December guidance. And this is going to be a little bit interesting for the month of December. We've already been going through quite a lot of ups and downs, and this entire year has been that way, as we already know. There's been so much difference in where we are, where we were at the beginning of the year to where we are now, what we've been working on, how we've been dealing with different energetic shifts and changes, weather shifts and changes, things going on all over the place. And the dark energy is also coming in to try to stop us from our path. So it's really, really vital, especially in this lead up to the end of the year, that we're all making sure that we're protecting ourselves really strong as well, and bringing in more light into our being. But we're working with Archangel Haniel for the month of December, and Haniel brings in a lot of compassion and healing of the heart space. And this heart space is where we are connected to the divine. That is our umbilical cord to the divine. And we need to make this nice and big, because whenever there's anything going on in our life that's darker in energy or negative, or people around us that are negative and lower energy and all that kind of stuff, it tends to dull this light. It dulls our connection. And that's why sometimes we feel like, where's our angels? Where's our guides? I feel so alone. I feel lost. I can't get in connection. I can't feel anything there. And this is because this has just been clouded over by all of this energy and stuff around us. And that's not just people. There's things on TV that are upsetting. There's things that are going on with animals that are upsetting. There's the weather conditions and all of the things that are happening around the world, the fires and floods and all kinds of things that are just happening all the time. And inadvertently, because we are so sensitive to energy, we are picking this up within our being too. And this is making it difficult for us to put one foot in front of the other. Not to mention when it's Christmas time, and there's a lot of panic on the roads, there's a lot of people that are carrying on, and there's a lot of emotion that comes forward in the month of December. We're reflecting on our past, we're reflecting on our loved ones, we're reflecting on people that aren't with us, the people that we've lost in the year. And we've all gone through so much. Now it's time to just shake it all off, so that we are strong and secure as we move into 2018. And I know it's not easy to just forget about things, and that's not what you're being asked to do. All you're being asked to do is to strengthen and empower yourself and really focus on this light that goes to the divine getting bigger and bigger for you. That's all you need to focus on. Just imagine it happening. Working with Archangel Haniel will also give you that compassion for yourself that you really, really need. It's no good having compassion for everybody else and then you're really hard on yourself all the time. This is one major block to many of our paths, is how we really feel about ourselves. And I don't know anyone who's perfectly always perfect about themselves or anything like that. We all go through phases where we're feeling down or feeling stupid or feeling lost, especially when something big happens or a change happens, and we start to feel like it's all our fault all over again, kind of thing. But Haniel brings you that message of unconditional love and compassion, and that is what she basically works with within us, or tries to bring out within us. When we're very hard on ourselves and we keep on doing it, it becomes a pattern, and then it becomes a blockage to our desires, and then we go further back into our pattern of, oh well, I knew I wasn't good enough, or yeah, this always happens to me, those kinds of mind thoughts. But I'm really just feeling, guys, that we need to be really strong. And there's been many of us who have been through tremendous pain this year, and tremendous amounts of stress, and tremendous amounts of grieving, and just things happening that just take you by surprise and just knock the wind right out of your sails, and all of a sudden everything is different. But as we strengthen ourselves and strengthen who we are and work on this constantly, saying, I'm not giving in to all that negative crap. Whoever wants to think what they thinks can do it. You know, that's wasting their power. But I'm just going to focus on myself and lifting myself to a new vibration. And once we do that, you know, all the petty little mundane things and all the stuff, it doesn't seem to bother you as much because you're just too strong. You know, it just sort of bounces off of you. This is what we really want to have. I think all of us want this feeling of strength within ourselves, and this is what the angels work with us with. You know, even the universe energy in itself works with you all the time with what you're thinking, what you're saying. Okay, and self-talk is so important. So program with it what you really want to have happen. Don't program what you don't want. With fearful thoughts and worries and concerns, just say, you know, this is going to be easy. Oh yeah, I'm just asking for healing over here. I'm going to deal with that, and it's going to be very, very simple and go very, very fast. Just saying things like this, it strengthens you, you know, and it really does. And sometimes we forget. And I think the beginning of the month, and even in November, we were just forgetting ourselves a little bit, you know, and letting everything get on top. But now we're back. Okay, so I'm going to read to you a little bit about Archangel Haniel, and you know, the energy that she's bringing in, or the compassion that she's bringing in for the month as well, and the message too. So we'll go through some of the key points, and I will talk through this, and I'll also go through the message from Haniel. But I just want to read to you, this is from my website, I just want to read to you a little bit about what she brings into the month of December. And of course you can talk to Haniel anytime you really need to feel that compassion, feel that love for yourself, be forgiving of yourself, you know, or to heal your heart chakra, to put you more on your path, working with your soul path, and you know, whatever brings you that excitement in your life. That's always what we need to be doing, this excitement, happiness thing. Okay, so here we go. Let me just read a little bit about, in case you can't get to my website, about her. She is overseeing the element of Earth, our Capricorn, you know, star sign. The color is pink, red, or green, any of these colors. The chakra is the heart chakra, of course. Now, Haniel is known as the protector and angel of love and fidelity. Haniel is a wonderful angel of kindness and compassion, and reminds us all that we're truly loved unconditionally. She works with us in a way of enlightening us towards the true path, the truest healing, and the true friends and people who we should have in our lives. All year we've been going through the cleansing process of change, and this has put many of us into a head spin of what we need to do in order to protect our energy. Protection and healing from the past is vital to our true path beginning to emerge. We really are far too hard on ourselves from the energies of our so-called failures. We've blamed ourselves unnecessarily for the way in which others have treated us and allowed us to feel less than worthy of the best in life. Because of our constant reflections of the past, we have sometimes a very clouded vision of what we truly are and what we can achieve. Anxiety, depression, and social phobic disorders, along with the physical symptoms that can sometimes occur, are all part of the feelings of rejection and worthlessness. Haniel is one of the angels who will help you to see yourself in a totally new light if you allow this to occur. Okay? It's truly time for you to shine, lighten the load that you carry so heavily. Self-talk is like a prayer to yourself and the universe. It's so powerful, the words that you think and say. So what will they be? Will you remain a victim as others wish you to be? Or will you rise up, shake off the past, and start to see yourself for the magnificence of who you are and what you can achieve? There is no judgment whatsoever as you move through your spiritual journey. We are good enough at judging ourselves. So forget the idea that you're not good enough to receive help and assistance from the universe or the spiritual realms. This month is all about love and understanding. Give to yourself the love you wish from other people, as a way of drawing this to you. And if you feel as though you may never get past your past, then your job is to take one day at a time at forgiving yourself until the day comes that you no longer think about it, and instead you begin to see all the miracles that have entered into your life and followed your forgiving nature. You deserve the best, and it's truly time to believe in yourself and all you can be, regardless of what you think has shaped you in the past. One day at a time. Don't let fear rule you anymore. Okay? And the essential oils that you can use are cypress, magnolia, and myrrh. The crystals are garnet, ruby, titanium, aura, and anything out of the quartz family. And the energy of earth as well. So she brings the energy of earth. So what a powerful message, you know, about Haniel and the abilities that she's bringing to us. And remember, because we are lifting our abilities, and we have been all year, we've been working on healing, we've been working on releasing, we've been working on overcoming, you know, anxieties, phobias, all those kinds of things. And because we've been working on all of these things, our natural abilities begin to shine even more, but it draws towards us people with problems, you know, people that need help. And sometimes, you know, I can feel things from the other side of the world, you know, like a friend of mine might be going through something and I feel it in myself. So it takes a bit to make sure that we're, you know, detaching ourselves from those things and not taking them on board as well. So I also want you to know that every single one of us, and this is what I've written in my book as well, this is my message all the time. This is why I began what I began. The message is that we are all completely equal in our abilities. We are born with abilities. We are all born with healing abilities as well. We've been told to categorize each other as we've grown up. We've been placed into different, you know, whether this person's better at this and this is better at that. We've been placed into categories all our life. We've been told what to do. We've been told we must learn from someone more knowledgeable before we're able to do anything. And this blocks us. This blocks our natural abilities. I've always wanted to share with everybody that we are all equal. We all tap into something. We all have an ability that we tap into the best, I guess you could say, you know, or the easiest for us. So don't think that anyone is ever higher than you, you know. That is very important to know, because I used to always think to myself, I wish I could do this like this person does it. I wish I could hear the angels talking to me, without realizing that we were, or I was all the time. It was that little inner knowing and those little inner nudges that I wasn't paying attention to, which was what they were doing, you know. And I think that many people have a view that if they go to a spiritual teacher or they go to a spiritual guide, that they're not as good as they are. And that's just not true. So I really want you to know that you are capable of absolutely anything, you know, that you set your mind to. The only block you will ever have in your life is doubt. You know, doubt in yourself, or not believing in this, in the path that you're following, or fearing failure, or even fearing success. It's yourself that blocks you from moving forward, okay? But you are capable of anything that you set your mind to. And don't let anyone sit there saying that they are greater than you, or their energy is better than yours is, or you need to change this, or you need to change that. It should be a guidance system with everybody, where, you know, we say to each other, okay, you know, if you need help with something, I will be there for you, you know, and you return the favor, kind of thing. Compassion, giving, you know, loving for the universe. And this in itself begins to shift you, you know. So if you feel like you've been left on the bandwagon somewhere, and you haven't you haven't grasped your abilities or anything like that, or you don't think that you have any, start believing in yourself first off. You know, have compassion for yourself. Say to yourself, geez, you know, I've been through a lot. I have, you know. Say that to yourself. I've been through a lot. That's my past, and I'm not walking that way anymore. This is a whole new me as I move into 2018. and I'm going to be strong, and I'm going to be focused, and nothing's going to bring me down, not even myself. Okay, these are big messages. So these are some of the key points as well for December 2017. Healing from the past, letting it all run its course, whatever. Okay, attunements, we're getting attunements to healing. All right, little secret for you all: imagine a shape. Okay, any shape that you want, a circle, a square, a triangle, whatever it is. Right, now give that shape a color, green, blue, whatever it is. Okay, just give it a color. Now name it something. So you might use a green circle, and that is your healing circle. Okay, and you can just imagine that green circle and say activate, and place that green circle on yourself, on your home, everywhere you go, in your mind's eye. Just place it in your mind's eye anywhere you are. Activate healing. Okay, you might want to activate abundance with another colored symbol. You might want to activate your abilities with another colored symbol. And then the secret is, if you know what you've created, you're never going to forget it. Okay, let's start putting that around the world. I actually work with triangles and pyramids. Those are my symbols, and I use different colors. So around the world, I always put a pyramid of pink. Maybe you can help me with that, and we can all focus on a pyramid of pink every morning around the world. Maybe this will help. Who knows? With a lot of people working together, it would be amazing. Activate yourself. Activate your healing. See what starts happening, as you go through. So there you go. And you're going to receive some more information, okay? I'm going to be teaching a lot about healing in the coming, in the future, because it is a lot to, there's a lot to bring to you all, and I don't want to forget anything. And I've got so many different ideas for so many different things, and part of my problem is I've got all these ideas and then I don't start anything. But I do have a lot of information written about healing. There's a lot also on my website, and one of my little books, free ebooks, is on distant healing. But I want this to be a more in-depth process, so I'm going to be bringing more in the way of courses and things like that for all of you to do. But anyway, spiritual practices as well. This is a big thing. I think the guy's going to do the lawn mowing next door. It's okay. The spiritual practices, this is a big thing. So just taking your time, working on yourself daily, building that strength within yourself, reading the things that you need to read that bring that empowerment into your life as well. Feeling guided to different directions and different people and different courses and different things to help your knowledge grow as well. Love and fertility is also there for the month of December. And, it could be fertile with new ideas for your business. Someone could be pregnant around you. There just could be this beginning of a whole new process if you allow it to happen. Protection as well. Archangel Haniel is one that you can call in to work with Archangel Michael in bringing in protection, changes, healing, all of these things, bringing new cycles into your life as well. And manifestation. So what you're thinking about, you're bringing about. What's the most on your mind, you're bringing about. So what's it going to be? When you're focusing on manifesting things, your vibration needs to be a match to your desires. So if you're not in a state of joy, can you imagine if someone said, here you go, here's $1 million, okay? How would you feel when someone just goes, here you go, here's $1 million? That joy vibration, that's what you need to recreate. You need to recreate that in your life, and think about it, how you would feel, what you would do with the money, all of that, and then let go of how it actually occurs. And these are the secrets to manifestation. Be in a state of joy as though you already received things. Okay, so we're healing from the past, miracles are happening, endings and beginnings are taking place, and deep wisdom as well. So we've got a lot that we're dealing with for the month of December, but we're going to need to build our strength for the coming year and to stop all this dark energy around us too. Okay, so here's a message from Haniel, for all of us here. And she says, "Dear ones, with love and understanding, I am with you now and always. I am known as Haniel, the angel of love and protection, and it's valuable for you to truly learn that love is always the way forward. Not just in love for others, but to truly love and accept yourself on every level as a way of healing and growing, and also as a way of tapping into the abilities and knowledge that you all seek, sometimes through other people rather than yourself. Each of you are as gifted as the next and born with multiple abilities, and the love that you have for yourself is like an internal soul switch." I love that one. Which connects you more deeply to where you need to be and what you need to be doing in a much easier fashion than looking through countless books or going through other teachers. As you focus more on the love, which is easy, but not easy for some of you, just focus on it and imagine what it would be like if love was all you knew. Okay, what would it be like if love was all you knew? When you were each on the other side of the veil in what you call heaven, the greatest love was all around you. And most importantly, you were the essence of love as well. Sorry, that's just made me really upset reading that bit. Yeah, it would be nice if love was all we knew. Okay, this is why you may have always felt something was missing in your life on earth. This may also be why you've looked for it with certain people who you've recognized on your journey, but perhaps not. Sorry, I'll keep going. Perhaps we're not ready for love in the same way that you were. It is never wrong to experience in life. It is never wrong. All that matters is that you begin to see yourself in the greatest light. I think the angels are here giving me a hug or something. I'm just feeling, oh. Okay, with compassion and joy at the heart of your life, it's time for you to emerge. No more watered down versions of who you are, just the beautiful you and the wonderful things you have to share with the world. One step at a time, allow yourself to shine. Also allow yourself to love and be loved, and see the wonderful changes that happen because of it and because of you. It's a beautiful message from Archangel Haniel. And yeah, I think a lot of us, I'm just myself, and this is me, and sometimes my own my own work just affected me just then. Sometimes we focus a lot on what we haven't got, and we're missing someone, or we're missing a part of our life, or we're trying to retrace our steps all the time. And a lot of us have human kindness missing from our lives for a lot of it. A lot of us don't have the love and support from parents or friends or anything like that that other people tend to have. And we are, as it says here, we're always searching for that sense of completeness, because we had it before. We had it when we live on the other side of the veil, before we are born. We are just surrounded in nothing but love. And if love was all we knew ever, imagine what the world would be like, and what we would be like within ourselves. And that's the most important message here too. Focusing on the love for the self, and just letting go of anything that doesn't bring that to you, that doesn't vibrate that message to you. It's not worth it to us. We have to be where the focus of joy is, in order for us to really truly lift and strengthen and move faster on our path, and be in touch with the people who are also vibrating at that level of joy and love. No more anger and put downs and hurt and upset. Just this focus of fun and excitement and joy, and most importantly love for others, but for yourself. And otherwise it's not really compassion at all if you don't feel it for yourself either. So bring Archangel Haniel into your life, and ask her to really help you to lift into a new vibration. And I hope each one of you have a magical Christmas time, and have a very, very joyous time, and try to forget about everything else going on and focus on that peace and love in your life and in your heart. Remember that you're totally surrounded by loving energy all the time, and it's a choice whether we accept that or not. Open up your arms to receive, and know that you are totally worthy. And until the next time, wishing you lots of love and light, and many, many blessings, and goodbye for now. Bye.